So recently, a lot of my phone calls have been people calling about wanting to buy an investment property. And those same people have not had a lot of spare cash, right? So you have two options when you want to buy an investment property. One, if you already own a home, and let's say you love your home, but you're willing to move out, right? So if you've owned your home, you've owned it for at least a year, and you don't have a reverse mortgage on it, you can depart that residence. You can rent that property, and you can buy a new home for as little as 5% down, right? So we can use the rental income from the 1-year lease to offset the payment. You can buy your new house that you're going to move into as a primary residence with only 5% down. The only kicker is the home that you're departing, you've owned for more than a year, and it doesn't have a reverse mortgage, right? So that's option one. You own a home, you want a rental property. Let's move into the new home you're buying. Let's make your current home a rental property. All right. So option two is for some reason you don't own a home and you want to buy a rental property, right? Which I think I would, personally buy a home for my family first. But in this case, here's the thing. Buy a home, make it your primary residence, move into it, right, for at least a year. And then you can do the same thing. You can depart your primary residence. You can make it a rental property. And you can buy another one for 5% down. The only requirement, guys, is that you live in this house for a year, right? You could bounce from house to house to house to house. And over the next couple years, let's say 5 years, buy 5 houses, 5% down each house, right? What about closing costs, right? Well, make sure your real estate agent will negotiate the seller contractually pays your closing costs. What does this mean? It means you can buy a house, $400,000 house, 20 grand out of pocket, seller contractually pays your closing costs. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. You can reach anyone at Community Lending, and I will provide a link at the bottom of this video.